Mind, body, spirit. Wait up. Mind, body, spirit. Wait up. I'm tryna get my weight up like I'm tryna get my body right. I be in the gym lifting weights to keep this body tight. I be in my jeans taking selfies cause I like the sight.
And I am back. I know it's been some weeks since I've last updated, but I'm back for a special reason because today is my due date. I am 40 weeks even today on Friday, August 16th, 2019, and I'm excited but also nervous, and I'll get into why I'm nervous a little later in this vlog. I do want to talk about some symptoms that maybe I forgot to talk about or that are new. The typical pressure that you feel in your third trimester. Of course, I've been feeling that. Just being tired again, but I'm getting my energy back. I've been nesting and cleaning. I have darkened skin like on my neck and my chest area. I hate it, but I also had it with my first pregnancy, since this is my second, with my daughter. And I was hoping it would not return this pregnancy, but it did. And moles. I get random little moles on my neck when I'm pregnant, obviously. That's annoying. What else? It's hard to get comfortable at night. Once again, that's typical for third trimester. So nothing real. The headaches have went away. I know the last time I updated, I was having headaches. Those stopped, thankfully. Also, last time I made a video, I want to say it was about my gestational diabetes test, and I failed at 3 hours. So once again, my second pregnancy, I had gestational diabetes, and it's been rough because it's been really hard to diet control. It's like this pregnancy, I want what I want, and I crave sweets a lot, and that's really what I should have not been eating. In return, I don't know if many of you know, but when you have gestational diabetes, you're prone to having larger babies, and in return, this little one is measuring 9 pounds 2 ounces as of her 39th week appointment. With my first daughter, I had a C-section, and it was because, I got dilated to 10. I went to labor naturally and on my own, but I pushed for 2.5 hours and she would not come out. So I ended up having a C-section, and this time I really wanted a VBAC, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And that brings me to why I am nervous. I'm nervous because at first my C-section date was going to be set for August 23rd, my 41 week of pregnancy. But since her size is a concern and the gestational and the previous C-section, they are now pushing it to Monday in 3 days on August 19th. So they're giving me just 3 more days to try to go into the labor naturally and try for a VBAC. But as of yesterday at my last appointment, I am still not even dilated at all. And that is making me really nervous. I'm starting to think that I'm probably going to end up with the C-section on Monday. Not to be negative, but just being realistic. But on a positive note, I am not going to stop trying. I'm going to walk today. I'm going to bounce on my birthing ball. I'm going to jump on my daughter's little trampoline. I am going to take the Midwives Brew. And that's going to be my next thing I'm about to do and show you guys, in case you don't know what the Midwives Brew is. So let's get into it. We're about to do the Midwives Brew. I'm with my coworker, or former coworker, because I don't work there anymore. And let me see if I can turn this camera. I don't know how to turn the camera. Why won't it let me? All right, so these are the ingredients. You use 10 ounces of apricot juice. This is apricot nectar, but I've heard that it's basically the same. It's 11.3 ounces in this, so only a little bit more. 8 ounces of the lemon verbena tea. This is a Tazo Zen brand, but it has the lemon verbena in it. So I saw a bunch of people using this same brand on YouTube, and it worked for them. So I got that. As you can see here, it's been brewing. Then we have 2 tablespoons of almond butter. This is gonna coat the stomach for the 2 tablespoons of casserole. So you're not like using the bathroom, or baby doesn't have a chance of swallowing meconium, even though it's still a risk, I believe. So what I'm gonna do is blend all of these into my blender here. And I'm gonna pour it all into a cup. And I have to drink it within 30 minutes. Once it has to be drunk on an empty stomach, and you also need to be active. Yes, it's my daughter. That's okay. You also have to be active after you drink it. So here goes in the 8 ounces of tea. Let's see. Apricot juice. It's already measured. Oh, it's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
No, you know I ain't had nothing like this before.
I mean, apricot juice.
Oh, no. 2 tablespoons of almond butter. So this is a tablespoon. Oh. If I can get it off. Ooh, it's thick. Can't get it off. What in the world? Hold on, I'm gonna use a spoon. Okay. Let me get 1 more tablespoon of that. Oh. It smells good. It kind of smells like peanut butter. Okay. And then 2 tablespoons of casserole. Now remember, the almond butter is going to coat the stomach, and all these other ingredients are supposed to coat the stomach to mask off the effects of casserole. So we're just going to pray about this. Ugh. Okay, that's everything. So I'll be back. Smells like almond. This is gonna be bad.
No mustache.
Oh my gosh. Woo!
What does it taste like?
Almond and I guess the apricot juice.
Where's the shoes?
It almost feels like I'm gonna throw up.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Can you pull me?
Alright, we'll be back when I'm done. I drank the Midwives Brew in like, I would say 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And it was an acquired taste. It tasted more like almond butter than anything, which I guess made it not so bad, but it was just still weird. And I was just doing the best I could to not throw it up, and I didn't. So now I'm bouncing on this ball. It's my daughter. I'm feeling some kind of pains, like it's almost like I can't even tell if it's something starting or if it's just my stomach adjusting to this concoction I just put into it. So I will continue to update you guys with what happens. It says it can take up to 24 hours for labor to start, if it is going to start. So that could be tomorrow afternoon, evening. So, but I will keep you guys updated in this vlog as for today. Alright, I am back with another update. Right now it is 9:00 p.m. I finished the Midwives Brew within about 15 minutes. I finished it at 4:14 p.m. About an hour later, around 5:30, I started having mild and light contractions. And once they really started, they have been consistent this whole time. Right now, they're starting to kind of slow up, so I'm getting a little scared. But I am on a birthing ball to try to keep them constant. The pain isn't really pain. It's more of tightening, and I have light pain, which is on a scale of 1 to 10, 2 and 3, and randomly 4. It's nothing real. Obviously, I'm still talking to you guys and being pretty calm. And then I have my 2-year-old. She'll be 3 next month, September 26th, who wants to be held right now at a time like this. I told her I'm trying to get her sister to come out.
Okay, Mommy. Sister, come out.
Yeah. It's now 7:09 a.m. the next morning, which is August 17th, 2019. As you can see, I am in the hospital and I have officially been admitted. I am only 3 centimeters, but they chose to keep me. At one point, my contractions were every 2 minutes, and they got kind of there. They have kind of slowed down, but they're about to get me up and moving to speed them back up. Sorry if my hand is shaking. My nerves are a little bad, but hubby is over there asleep. We've been here for about 5 hours. Well, it's 7. We've been here for about 6 hours. So let's just say it right now. The Midwives Brew worked. Like, I was not dilated yesterday at my appointment, and I am now admitted in the hospital. So please pray that I have a vaginal delivery, but I understand that my baby is larger and I might have to have a C-section, and that's okay too. Not really, but hey, it's life. Whatever is best for her and me is what I gotta do. So I will try to keep you guys updated. You know how hospitals can be with video footage. I'm back with an update. It is 2:10 p.m. August 17th, 2019. I keep forgetting the days and everything. Basically, I ended up taking a nap and my contractions just started to fizzle out. And I don't know if that is because baby just wasn't ready and I went into labor only because of the Midwives Brew, or if it's because of my situation, which is she's very large. I was attempting a VBAC, vaginal birth after cesarean, and you know I had a hard time getting my daughter to come down, my first daughter, so it would make sense that she's almost 2 pounds bigger, so it would be hard to get her to come down as well. I don't know really what's happening, but basically I'm stalled at a 3 centimeter, and my C-section date was already set for 2 more days anyway. So it's not like they're gonna let me go home and labor because I'm already high risk with the gestational diabetes and her size and the previous C-section. So at this point, I think I'm gonna go ahead because I just walked for almost 2 hours and nothing. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let them know that I am just gonna do the C-section again. I really didn't want to, but I kind of knew, you know, in the back of my head that that was gonna be what was gonna happen. On August 17th, 2019, Sia Milan Peel took her first breath at 6:43 p.m. And just as I suspected, I ended up in a repeat C-section. That was because, like I said, I stopped laboring at 3 centimeters and she was 9 pounds, 7 ounces, and 22 inches long. So I can kind of see why they didn't want me to have her vaginally after I already had a C-section the first time. But that's okay. She's everything I could want and more. I'm in love all over again.
gotta get my weight up, weight up, weight up, weight up, weight up, weight up, weight up. I gotta get my mind up, body, spirit. Weight up, mind, body, spirit.